Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man?
Do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
You sure?
Put your mind to it. Do anything.
But what if it's hard, though, man?
If it's hard, it's gonna be hard. If it's easy, it's gonna be easy. It's all about what you think.
Okay. Sean G live on the microphone. August the 10th, 2021, 7:55 on the East Coast. I'm in Jersey. Shout out to everybody in the whole world. Share this link with somebody that you love. This is the podcast with Soul. And I ain't scared of y'all. I'm a very sensitive man. I'm sensitive. And I know this. You know how I know? Because I got knowledge of self. I got knowledge of self. And my knowledge of self isn't hinged upon, isn't dependent, isn't correlated in no form or fashion in what you think about me. My knowledge of self is mine. My knowledge of self is true. And it is what it is. I got to know me. I have to understand me. I have to know me. Because when I know me, you can't tell me who I am. I already know. When I know me, I'll tell you who I am. Because I know me. When I got knowledge of self and when I know me, I'll control my narrative. I'll bark back rebuttals to anything anybody says that's contrary to the truth as to who Sean Gunby is. I got knowledge of self. And it took a lot of work to get knowledge of self, to really get to who the fuck I really am. It took a lot of courage. It took a lot of nuts. It took a lot of heart. It took a lot of balls to find out who I was, and then once I found out, to accept who I was on a deep level. Not on a surface level, on a deep level. Check me out. It's the dopest channel on YouTube. This is a buffoonery-free zone. I don't do no clowning, no jeffing, no timing, no buffoonery on this channel.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
I'm a sensitive man. I'm a very sensitive man. So I have to be careful. I have to be careful. Why I'm sensitive, how I came to be sensitive. That don't even matter. That don't matter. What does that matter? What matters is that my religion is reality, and my reality is that I'm a sensitive nigga, man. I'm sensitive, man. I'm very sensitive, man. And I know this, and I know me. And me knowing that I'm very sensitive, I have to be careful with how far I let conversations go. I have to be careful about how I let you talk to me. I have to be careful about how I let you treat me. I have to be careful about what you do around me because I'm sensitive. I need y'all to check me out, man. I'm not scared of y'all. I ain't scared of y'all. I ain't scared of y'all. I ain't scared of y'all. Love me. I love you, Sean G. I love you too, Sean. I love you, Sean G. I love you too, Sean. I got to be careful. For me, and for you, but mostly for me. At one point in my life, I need y'all to check me out. Check me. I look good, don't I? I know I do. I know I do. I know I do.
Nigga got that motherfucking Fed look.
Yes, I do. I look fantastic.
Nigga got that motherfucking Fed look.
I look amazing. 52 years old nigga look good as a motherfucker, man.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
In my younger years, my sensitivity caused me a lot of problems internally because not understanding that I was sensitive, right? Or being ashamed of being sensitive. Listen to what I said. Not understanding being sensitive, not understanding my true self, being ashamed of being sensitive, being ashamed of my true self. My default reaction when my feelings got hurt was to turn against myself and start hating myself and blaming myself that something was wrong with me. And rejecting myself. And then it got deeper. Alex Solis, thank you for that super chat. And then it got deeper. As I turned against me, and as I didn't have a right understanding of me, and as I became ashamed of me, self-hatred set in, low self-esteem set in, negative self-perception set in, no self-confidence set in deep, and I wore them like a jacket. Because I didn't have a right understanding of self. I ain't scared of y'all. I ain't scared of y'all. And feeling this way and reacting and responding this way, I can only imagine it caused me a great deal of damage in my life in many areas. And I would be safe to say that it cost me a lot of opportunities that I could have took advantage of. As a result of me turning against me and me not having true knowledge of self. But I have to understand and I have to forgive myself that that wasn't my fault because I didn't know. Nobody taught me how to deal with being sensitive. Nobody told me that it was all right to be who I was, that I was sensitive and that it was all right. So what I did was I faked it. I put on a mask and tried to become somebody else that had no feelings. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. Another sign of self-rejection, running from the true self. My name's Sean G, man. I'm not scared of y'all at all. At all. Fuck all y'all. And I responded to life events for a big period in my life with this sensitivity that I'm certain held me back. How could it not? How could it not? Am I weak for admitting that I'm sensitive? Y'all see it up on the screen. I'll let you be the answer to that. I already know the answer. I already know. You see it. You see it. After I went through all of them years of being sensitive, and let me say this, being very sensitive, I can misconstrue a lot of shit. I can misinterpret it. Somebody could say something intended to be one way, but my sensitivity will have me perceiving it a whole nother way, and I'll build a whole scenario because of my sensitivity on some shit that ain't even real. Get him, Sean. Get him, Sean. I got him. I got him. Don't you move. Don't you pause this live. Don't you pause this live. I can goddamn imagine somebody could say something to me or do something to me or something, and my sensitivity, if I'm not careful, I'll turn against me, start hating me, and then build a scenario about this situation that wasn't even it wasn't even real. Check me out. Check me out. This ain't that kind of YouTube channel. This ain't the buffoonery. This ain't the buffoonery. This ain't that sucker shit. The buffoonery. It's real. I have to be careful. That's why I have that up on the screen in the title. I have to be careful because I can experience a reality, perceive it the wrong way, and react the wrong way and create a scenario that was wrong from the door. It was wrong as two left shoes from the gate. I was the one that was fucked. I was wrong. I was wrong. My perception was wrong. My interpretation was wrong. My sensitivity took over and told me to see it this way. That it was an attack on me. That it was personal. Man, y'all got this. I ain't scared of y'all, man. I ain't scared of y'all. I ain't done yet neither. I ain't finished. Goddamn, look at how this shirt look good on me. My goddamn skin clean. I got the dope bald head. I'm shining. I got all kind of shea butter on me. I look good. I'm a very sensitive man. Let's go a step further.
Nigga got that motherfucking Fed look.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
I have an anger problem. I have an anger problem. Sean G, knowledge yourself. Knowledge yourself. I have an anger problem. I have a bad temper. I have a bad temper. Sean G's got a bad temper. I'm very sensitive with a bad temper. And I can become violent. Check me out. Check me out. Check Sean G out. Share this video. You better not pause this live. I'm a very sensitive man. I have an anger problem. I have a bad temper, and I can be violent. I have to be careful. And the violence doesn't necessarily have to be physical. The violence could be with my mouth, with my words. I can stab you with my tongue, with my words. I have to be careful. This is Sean G, man. This is the podcast with soul. When I'm dealing with anybody, dudes or with honeys. With honeys is another category, you know. I have, dealing with a honey, I have to let them know how to treat me from the door. If they say something that hurts my feelings or, damn, she said that, that didn't feel good. I have to address it immediately and tell her, say, yo, you can't say that to me. You can't talk to me that way. You can't talk to me in that tone. I know you talked to my man like that for 11 years, or you dealing with homeboy over there, you dealing with him 3-4 years. He let you get that off, but you can't get that off with me. That hurts my feelings. I tell her just like that. I let it be known because I have to teach you how to treat me. I have to be careful because I'm a very sensitive man. Same thing with dudes. Or with people, people can do something to you, say something to you. K-Mac, I see you, man. Thank you for that super chat. Alex, thank you for that super chat. he they may be accustomed to saying things. He may be accustomed to saying certain things with his people, but it don't sit right with me. And I have to let you know. Hold up, bro. Excuse me, man. What did you mean by that? I mean, when you said this, that, what did you mean? I mean, because I felt like did you mean it this way? I'm thinking that you meant it. Did you mean it this way? I got to be clear. I got to be careful because I'm a sensitive man, very sensitive. And I allow him or her to clarify. Baby, remember you said that the other day? What did you mean by that? I took it like you was attacking me or you thought I was weak or soft or something. Did you mean it like that? Sean, I didn't mean like, I meant it like this. Or, yeah, I meant it like that. Whatever the response is, then I know how to, the point is clarified and now I'm cool. I know what to do or what not to do. Most of all, I have to, because I'm very sensitive, I really have to have conversations with myself. And I talk about this a lot. We talk about this all of the time. The biggest conversation that we have in life on a daily basis is the one we have with ourselves. And I have to tell myself a lot of times, Sean, why did they mean it like that? This is what I be telling, I ain't like that. Sean, you heard that? Yeah, I ain't like that neither. All right, well, let's call her back. Or let's call him back. Or let's go back over there and see him. And get some clarity. Because I can't leave my mind, if I'm able to get some clarity, then I have to get it, because I can't let my mind just run wild with what might have been meant or what was meant, or I don't know if it was meant like that. Did they mean it like that? Was that how she said it? Was that how he's meant? Let me get clarity. And that's where confrontation comes in. And it don't got to be no violent confrontation. It don't got to be no confrontation where it escalates to a fight. I just need to address it. Hey, what's up, man? Boom. For my own peace. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with being sensitive either. If that's who you are, then that's who you are. I don't know if it's the fact that I'm a Pisces man or what. How I was raised, what happened. It could be a whole variety of things. But none of that matters. When it happened, how, who, what, when, that don't matter. The fact of the matter is that I got knowledge of self. I know I'm a very sensitive man, and I have to be careful, and I have to live my life accordingly. I have to watch my sensitivity. I need y'all to hit that like button. Thank you. I have to watch my sensitivity to the point to where it doesn't push me to do something. I'm operating off of pure emotion. I ain't even thinking no more. I'm so sensitive and I done got so upset, so hurt that I'm not even thinking no more. And I can put myself in a position to where I lose my freedom. And I'm gonna go so far as to say this. The most violent dudes, the most violent people, the people that are most prone to violence, if you look at serial killers and serial murderers, these people that are very, very violent, the underlying foundation is that they're very sensitive. You ever meet a nigga, man, somebody, woman, dude, whatever, that the slightest little thing, they snap and they be fighting? That's because they very, very sensitive. And they're so sensitive that that's the way that they respond to having their feelings hurt, or when they feel like they're attacked. When they get their feelings hurt, they feel like that's a personal affront, a personal attack, and they go straight to violence. And a lot of them have some real wild childhood histories: abuse, molestation, neglect, abandonment, So most people that have the propensity to get busy and take it there are very, very sensitive people. And a lot of them haven't learned to deal with, they haven't even acknowledged, they don't want to acknowledge it because it's looked upon as being weak, right? When you say you're sensitive, the first thought is, oh, that nigga weak. Bad information. Bad information. The majority of the people that we encounter in the world on a daily basis are sensitive people. We all deal with it differently. Some people are still faking, walking around acting like they not when they really are. So they live in a lie, they wearing a mask. They become passive aggressive. You say or do something to them, they won't address you with it. They'll let it build up, and then explode, or they'll go give it to somebody else. That's not healthy at all. So there's nothing weak about being sensitive. At least you know you're alive. At least you know you living. You got feelings. And is really, you got to have knowledge of self, and you got to be secure in who you are. If you know who you are, you know you a man amongst men, you know what I'm saying? Then you know what to do, who to hang around or who not to hang around, because you gotta try not to put yourself in positions to where, your feelings are repeatedly hurt. That's why people that are in abusive relationships, they remain in abusive relationships because of the hurt, and then there's other thing, hurt people. You gotta get out of situations that, people that are in abusive relationships, man, it's a constant knock on your self-esteem, your self-confidence, and your self-worth. So you remain in these situations trying to win the acceptance of people, that are never going to give it to you. And, your sensitivity has made you turn against yourself because you got this person that don't like you, and now you don't like you because they don't like you. And then you've turned the fact that you tolerate this into you. It's a horrible, horrible thing. I'm real careful about the conversations I have, where they go, the topics, and, I'm just like that, because I know, I have to protect me. And there's nothing wrong with addressing a person that has done something to you that you consider offensive and hurts your feelings. Nothing wrong with that at all. That's actually healthy. What is unhealthy is to not address it. That's unhealthy. That's unhealthy. because you walk around with all that inside of you. And I had that as a topic on one of my things, man. You know, why would you walk around and not say something to somebody that you got something to say, but you got some static with, and you see them, but you don't say nothing? That's your fault. That's my fault. I'm walking around pissed off, mad. I'm acting like I ain't, which is horrible, which is fake. And I won't address it for fear of confrontation or fear of where it may escalate to. So I'll just leave it in me, let my blood pressure run up, let my self-esteem drop, and walk around angry and upset and mad with me and mad with the world because I got something, I won't address something with you. Nah. You know, in dealing with women, you know, there's gonna be static with your woman. There's gonna be beefs. There's gonna be issues with your wife, with your lady, with your side piece. You know, with a honey, you just hitting it. There's gonna be issues. And you can't let unaddressed issues have babies. Unaddressed issues have babies.
Nigga got that motherfucking fed look.
Unaddressed issues have babies.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
If you got an issue with your lady, your wife, your side piece, a little piece you hitting, knocking down, your daughter's mother, your children's mother, you got to address it immediately. Take it from me. I used to be afraid to address these issues with women in my younger years. And once that issue is there and it goes unaddressed, you saw it, she saw it, both of y'all saw it, both of y'all know it's an issue because the vibration, your vibration and her vibration, it don't get addressed. That unaddressed issue is going to give rise. That happened on Tuesday. That unaddressed issue is going to bring up another issue next Thursday related to last Tuesday. And then if you don't address next Thursday, then 2 Mondays from now, it's going to be another issue that was related to last Thursday that came all the way back to the Tuesday the month before. And whose fault is that? It's yours, sucker, because you didn't address it from the gate. You were scared, whatever reason, cowardice, weakness, whatever the case may be. But what issues keep coming with that, it stemmed from that unaddressed issues. Unaddressed issues have babies. Had you addressed that shit immediately when it happened, even if you was scared, you supposed to have mustered up the courage and said, hold up, baby, wait a minute, man. I need to rap to you. Oh, yeah, what's up, Sean? Man, remember that the other day you said this, remember, or what you just said right now? What did you mean by that? Did you mean this? This is what I say. Did you mean this A, B, C, D, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, T, U, V? And she'd be like, nah, man. So I meant D, E, F, S, T, U. You know, I didn't mean, I meant 4, 5, 9. You know, or if she say, well, yeah, that's what I meant. I meant ABC. Well, hold up, baby. Wait, you can't do me. You can't do me like that. You're not gonna be, I'm not gonna be able to handle this. We not gonna be able to do nothing if this is how you finna get down, because I ain't going for it. it's addressed. And however it turns out, if it turns out for the good after it's addressed, cool. If it turns out that it don't work out, which is also for the good, cool. Because I have to let you know exactly who I am. And I hope you telling me exactly who you are. So this way we can get to where we going quicker. We can find out if we can make it or not. But if I'm real and you faking, we ain't going nowhere. Or you real and I'm faking, we ain't going nowhere. Unaddressed issues have babies, man. And this is the number one reason why a lot of relationships and marriages break up. Because unaddressed issues. You got to address them immediately, man. Immediately when it happens, you got to address it. You know? And, you know, don't listen to these people, man. You know, that's why a lot of people get high. That's why a lot of people use drugs. They haven't been able to accept their sensitivity. They haven't been able to understand their sensitivity. They're ashamed of their sensitivity. You know, they're acting other than themselves. You know, don't be misled by the masks that people wear and the looks on their grills, you know, thinking that they ain't got no feelings. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. And I know a lot of us was told growing up, yo, you don't show nobody how you feel, man. You act like this and that. Nah, bad information. You hurt my feelings. You do something to me I don't like. I got this. I got to address you. Why? What's up with this? What's up with that? You know, so that I know where we stand. You know, and then all of that comes with the body language and the eye contact and all of that. You'll be able to find, even if they lying. Ain't nothing weak about being sensitive. There's nothing, if you're a man, there's nothing feminine about being sensitive. There's nothing soft about being sensitive. You're not a sucker because you're sensitive. Not at all. That's just who you are. And it's okay to be who you are. It's okay to be yourself. But what you can't do is, once you know, you can never go back to not knowing. Once you know who you are, then you have to handle yourself accordingly. You know, you have to try to understand what are the things, what are the triggers that set me off on a sensitive bent. You know, what is it? What happened? I didn't like the way my man talked to me. All right, cool. Well, what did he mean? Did he really mean it? Did you take it the right way, Sean? Did you take it the wrong way? I don't know. Well, let me call him. Well, let me go back over there and see him. What happened? Something happened to me, man. Here recently, man. This is a true story about I forget, man. But I remember here, something happened. You know, I remember I was at the Whole Foods, right? This ain't the story. This is another story. But something happened recently. I was somewhere out in public, and a dude said something to me, and it hit me in the chest, and I said, oh, man. And I was trying to shake it off, but I couldn't shake it. And I walked back over to him and I said, hey, man, check this out. What did you mean? What did you mean by that, man? What? I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know it was recently. But anyway, I'm going to tell you the story about when I was in Whole Foods. I'm in Whole Foods. I'm waiting to check out. I got all my food. It's a lady in front of me. And the cash register lady is taking care of her stuff, checking her out, running her stuff through the scanner, beep, 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 putting her stuff in the bag. And you know the conveyor belt that you put your food on that rolls down to the lady checking you out when it's your turn. So there's a lady in front of me. I'm second. I'm in Whole Foods, the little small ass conveyors. They ain't like them old school joints from Pathmark that was like a block long. These little small joints. So she's still got some stuff on the conveyor, and she's got one of those separator things in the middle. So her stuff is here and my stuff is here. So the whole conveyor is full. Right? So there's a dude behind me, and there's a dude behind me, and he got his buggy, and he comes up. I'm standing here. He comes extra close to me, right? Reaches over the conveyor, over my food, like in my space to get another separator. And there was only like that much worth of conveyor left. And I snapped. I said, man, where you going? Where are we going? The lady's here, I'm here. I didn't like the fact that he got that close to me and reached over me. You understand? I didn't like that. And I was in Whole Foods, and, you know, a lot of that, I was like, I might have been out of Morgantown. I might have been out of prison a year. And, it's just certain things, like you would never do that in prison. You would never, ever do that. You don't reach over. You don't, if something is over there and you want it and you can't get to it, you don't reach over somebody and grab it. You ask, could you please pass that to me? You don't do that. You don't do that. You do not do that. Because it could be some sensitive motherfuckers in there that when you do that, that could be the end. You ask, could you please pass me that? Could you pass me that book, please? Can I get that dictionary right there? Do me a favor, could you pass me that right there, them deck of cards right there? Appreciate you, man. Thank you. And he did that shit, man, and I just was like, yo, man. And then I had to like say, Sean, chill, man. You're not in jail. You're not in jail. You're not in prison. You're in Whole Foods in West Orange, New Jersey. Chill. But I let him know. I said, man, where are we going, man? Don't reach over me. 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 You know what I'm saying? Somebody calling me. Yeah, so knowledge yourself. I love y'all. I'm the dopest podcaster ever. I look the best. Look at how clean my skin look. That's because I take care of me. Got a big announcement coming soon, y'all. Big announcement coming soon. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself, man. I'm working hard, man. I'm working hard, and I'm having fun. And I got a big announcement coming soon. Well, I can tell y'all. Just keep it between me and you. Y'all keep it between me and you? If I tell you, you're going to keep it between me and you? For real now? Say you swear to God. All right. My book is finished, man. Volume 3 is finished, man. And it'll be available for pre-order. I I want to say next week you'll be able to pre-order it off my site. I finished it up today. I ordered the proof. The proof is on the way. It's coming. I'm going to read the proof. And my website, gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com. That Patreon link is wrong. It's patreon.com. Excuse me. The Patreon channel was sold. It's not Sean G no more. The Patreon channel was sold. I just got to figure out how to change that down there and keep everything else on there. I may have to take something off of there or take Patreon off of there. Subscribe to my Patreon channel. Patreon channel was sold. K-Mac, I see you. B. Atkins, what up? ZZ, Kurt, what's up? Big Lou, K-Mac, Hassan Nassar in the building. Timothy Oliver, what up? Blessed Tone, Big Neff. Usual suspects. It's Akuma, Cynical Fitness out there in LA. I see you. SK Troops. Rod Durham. Yeah, Ghetto Mango. Speaking of sensitive, man, what'd you think of PJ Washington, NBA player, getting licensed? Finesse. I don't think nothing about it. What do I care about that for? What does that got to do with me? Anthony Tyberko. What's up? Carl. All right. Trucker Ron. John Pete. He asked me, he says, what do you, speaking of sensitive, man, what do you think of PJ Washington, NBA player, getting finessed for $200,000 a month by an iJam thought? They said he checked into a man. What do I give a shit about that? What does that got to do with me? I don't care nothing about that. I don't think anything about that. I don't waste my mental energy on anything about that. What? Come on, man. Don't come on here with that shit, man. Aiden Miller, happy life. Come on, man. We don't talk about no weak ass shit like that on the channel. Yo, y'all, I'm out of here, man. It's late here. It's almost 8:45. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all Thursday. I got another guest starting over from scratch. My man, Mr. gonna be on here. You speak on it. Tito Smiles, don't do that, man. Don't come on here with that, man. You speak on it. Stop asking me that. Thank you, JWS. Thursday, starting over from scratch. I got my man, Mr. supposed to be coming on. Me and him did federal prison time together. He did like 9 or 10 years, came home with nothing, and he's doing well, getting ready to buy his own home. That segment will be going Thursday. I'm going to do that every Thursday. I'm probably come on. What's today? Today's Tuesday. What's today? Today's Tuesday. I'll probably do something tomorrow. If y'all give me a topic, man, go to my Patreon channel. The Patreon channel was sold on Patreon. The Patreon channel was sold. Sign up for the $55 annual and give me a topic for a podcast topic, man, so we can stay getting busy. Love all y'all, man. Y'all take care. Good night, Sean G. Peace. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man. What's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man?
Do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
You sure?
Put your mind to it.